guys. I wanted to quickly post a video. We're going to basically just dive into 1 or 2 points around some of the tasks throughout the challenge. We're also going to open it up as an opportunity for you guys to ask any questions so that when Monday comes around, when we officially start, you have no doubts and we can get the challenge kicked off in the right way. So first thing I want to mention, please guys, make sure that you take a progress photo. This can be for your eyes only, or if you would like at the end of the challenge to share it with us, that'll be great as a testimonial. But if you want to keep it just for yourself, and the reason I say this is because the scale isn't always the best measure to track our progress. The scale, your weight fluctuates based on a number of factors, but how you look and how you feel, that's what's most important to us. So stand in front of a mirror, take a photo, make sure the lighting is the same. So you can take one daily, you can take one every week, or you can take one right in the beginning and right at the end. Try and take it at the same time of day, in the same room, in the same mirror, wearing the same outfit, just to have an accurate measure from one point to the other. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing, obviously we've got 35 days that we need to get through. Starting from Monday, the next 35 days, we're going to try and tick off a number of tasks each and every day. Sean in a moment is going to just take you through the dashboard, which you would have been given access to when you signed up. That dashboard will give you those tasks that you can just tick off on a daily basis to make sure that we're keeping track and measuring our progress. The first task will be the 35 minutes of exercise. So we will have on that dashboard as well, we'll have workouts that you can do at home, workouts you can do at a Globo gym, workouts you can do at CrossFit. Obviously, if you're on an unlimited package, you can train every day at CrossFit. If you currently aren't signed up with us as a member, you can also come to the facility 3 times a week to the Gritbox classes and make use of the facility. Remember, the 35 minutes of movement doesn't have to be vigorous exercise. It's 35 minutes of daily movement, making sure that we intentionally being active. It can be a stretch. You can go for a walk, just something to intentionally set aside 35 minutes where you're going to, potentially just burn some more calories and just be active and move a little bit more. The next one I want to quickly talk about is just the no sugar and no alcohol. Now, obviously, there's a lot of room for interpretation here. A lot of the times we'll be like, oh, but there's sugar in everything. What we want is we want to cut out processed and refined sugar. So basically, let's keep it simple. We want to kind of avoid sweets and chocolates and anything that would be considered processed sugar or junk food. So that's what we want to avoid. And then the alcohol as well, that's self-explanatory. Anything that contains alcohol, we want to avoid for a number of reasons, and we'll dive into that as the challenge progresses. Guys, it's important to note that this isn't going to be, we're not striving for perfection, we're striving for progress. So if you're worried about a year-end function coming up, or you've got a work function or something, and you're like, how am I going to not drink? If you decide that you're sticking to it and you don't want to, amazing, that's perfect. That's what we're looking for. But if there is going to be one little slip up, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the road. It's not the end of your challenge. The goal here and the priority for this challenge is just to equip ourselves with the tools and the knowledge to be able to have a better lifestyle going forward once the challenge is done. Okay, and then hopefully during the challenge, we'll also gain some positive results. So I'm going to hand over to Sean. He's going to touch on 1 or 2 more tasks, and then he's going to quickly brief you through the dashboard so that you guys know exactly what to expect as soon as we start. And we will kick things off on Monday. We'll see you then.
Okay, so before we dive into the dashboard, we're just going to go through the last 2 tasks. The one of them being daily gratitude. With daily gratitude, we want you to practice being thankful. So we don't have specific instructions in how we're going to be doing that. You can do it in any way that feels comfortable to you. It could be jotting down 3 things that you're thankful for in the morning before your day starts. Or you could potentially text the people in your life that you're grateful for. It's all based on what you're comfortable with. Again, we're not trying to just build ourselves physically. We're trying to build ourselves mentally. And we feel like practicing gratitude is one of those aspects that help with that. And then another aspect focusing on building our mental selves is reading 10 pages of a non-fictional book. So we're sticking to 10 pages of a non-fictional book. Make sure it's something you can learn from. Make sure it's something that gives you actionable steps to improve yourselves. Let's get into the dashboard. Okay, so on Sunday, you'll be given access to a dashboard that looks similar to this. You'll have the option to edit your profile. This allows you to edit your username, your name, email address, all that information. Then as you scroll down, you'll see an area where you tick off all the tasks you've completed for the day. We only complete this area once Don't go in and out throughout the day ticking off, as the dashboard won't remember this information. Then please submit once you have completed this section. Submit the information so that we can give you your score at the end of the challenge. Then as you go down, you'll see some additional information. Some extra information will be present on Sunday, and that will be the workout of the day. So every day a new workout will show up on the dashboard. If you want to follow it, you are more than welcome to. Otherwise, you can do any movement you want to do for your 35 minutes. It does not have to be what we put up here. Then there'll be a secret challenge that pops up every week. So we have a weekly challenge on top of everything that we do. This is just to keep us moving. It keeps everything exciting, and you only know it at the beginning of each week. We will not tell you in advance, just to keep things exciting. And that'll be all from the dashboard. Good luck for the next 35 days. Let's grind.